Hi, Aries. My name is Luciani. I'll be doing your April general reading and love forecast for the month of April. Happy birthday, guys. Happy Earth Day to those Aries. Um, so let's get right into it. This is going to be for your Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus and Mars. These are planets in your natal chart. If you don't know your natal chart information, you can go to this link I have below. It's called Cafe Astrology, and you can learn about those placements. So let's get right into it. Oh, my lovely Aries. For two droplets here. Did another one drop? I think that's it. Messages. Messages for Aries. People. Two messages for Aries. Two messages for Aries. Two more messages for Aries. Spirit. There's too many. Two more. One more message for Aries. One more message for Aries. One more messages for Aries. All right. So let's get into it, guys. So So starting off, I feel like in the April time here, we have this message of love that wants to come in, but it's being blocked out. For others of you guys, I'm feeling this is the point of reference for your whole month. Like, I want my cup runneth over, basically, with love. That's really the objective here. You want to start learning more about your craft in which you're loving. I see some of my Aries are really looking to learn how to be loving with themselves. This is obstacles here. This is uncovering deceptions. So something could have came out in a relationship, something that's just coming to surface here. Any kind of obstacle that's really feeling like it could have been a financial burden. With this Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and you're still curing yourself from something that could have been heartbreaking or damaging. And with this deception here as the point of reference, I feel like some Aries found out something that was deceptive about a partner, about some particular type of relationship, business oriented, and also with just obstacles in general that you're still curing yourself because it's still much a very confusing situation, and it's left you guys feeling like vulnerable, not feeling like you can guard yourself from it, or this is just it hits you financially. Um, that you're like kind of like coming out of. Now with this temperance here in the reverse, throughout April, I feel like this is an energy where you're just trying to recalibrate, research, center yourself. Others of you, it's like you're not getting the point. There's something here that you're missing, and it's causing you to be out of balance, out of harmony with yourself. It's a lack of collaborating. Um, and in that sense, whether it's your energy or someone else's energy, it seems like there's a lot of obstacles just due to the fact that there's not synergy being made. There's not this place of harmony to be made here, collaborating. Also, I got with the Three of Cups that jumped out, and also with this Temperance in the reverse, there is some limited views on addictions. Someone doesn't know how to moderate their addictions. Or just it's just a total slave to it that's really annoying. Um, and it causes this a sense of out of balance. Now, you coming in as a empress, just just saying. Number three, we have 2019 being three, right? 2 plus 1 plus 9, and it deviates down to three. And you have this Empress energy, very fertile, like very birthing a lot of creations into this world, or that is something that you are really looking to do. But spirit guides are saying you're clearing out bad karma right now. You're clearing karma here. There's a lot of karmic situations that could be attached to this energy that could feel like lessons aren't being learned. Lessons aren't being learned. Some of you just feel like the same cycles keep persisting. And it's to the point where with this hermit, with this Virgo energy, and this was Sagittarian energy with the temperance in the reverse. But however, and then we have Libra here. So you guys could be attached to that energy, or a Libra, or a Taurus, if that's the case. But whatever the case may be, I feel like this is you really going off on your own to find a new path in life, because you're really reflecting on why this cycle keeps persisting. And you're coming up as this Empress energy of all I want to do is just birth all of these new amazing creations. And but for some areas, I'm getting this idea that you're putting yourself in this situations over and over again. There is a level of injustice that is being occurred here, and spirit guides could be saying that you're either causing a lot of, you're out of balance, or the situation that you're in is out of balance, and someone is super super duper stubborn. It could be a situation where they're not aware of their behavior, that's causing like just really injustices to be occurred. There could have been deception that was very unjustified. And again, with unfavorable news, with this page of um, this page of wands here in the reverse, again, I just see obstacles, someone who needs to regain their energy. And I just see a lot of stagnation with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, just stagnation. I see this big old hold up, and it really has to do with you really centering yourself, Aries, and seeing some things that could have been your responsibility and finding account to some of your behaviors. Or this is energy where you have to go on your own and realize um, these are situations that are you're going through with a partner, and you're not leaving, but it's just causing you super a lot of struggles is what I'm seeing here. So let me clarify these cards and see if I can get another understanding. Yeah, we have a big old tower moment that happens throughout time. I see divorce. I feel like someone wants to get a divorce and end this all because of it's imbalancing you. Yet maybe someone doesn't want to lead a relationship right now. Um, let's see here. So we have the Page of Wands in the reverse twice here. So that is definitely coming up as messages being blocked out. I'm seeing energy needs to be reclaimed. Burdens need to be lifted. I feel like your Empress energy, this big ball of creativity, is not, yeah, I mean, Aries, you're coming up big and strong in this relationship, or if in any relationship, whether you are in a business relationship, family orientations, whatever the case is, uh, romantic relationships. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're ready to be on your own, but it's separation is inevitable here with this Four of Wands and this, I'm sorry, Hermit. in the, I mean, I'm so sorry, guys. Hermit here with the Four of Wands in reverse. There is a separation that is intimate. Intimate. It's here, but at the same time, you realize that it's a burden. They're a burden that needs to be lifted. So it's blocking your creative juices, is what I'm feeling. You're being blocked by your creative juices, or your creativity is becoming a burdensome because you guys now have reached this pinnacle in your life where you have a lot of traffic coming in for your companies. And now you're realizing it's a lot to bear and you do need help. And then I think that maybe your partner isn't helping. They're very inconsistent with this Nine of Wands in the reverse, and it's very frustrating to the point where you feel like injustices are made. Um, with this Page of Wands here, again, I'm just super attracted to this energy because it's here twice. It's just an indecision, Also with really following your heart's desires, it's turning you pessimistic, even. Um, and I do see like an indecision that was made, or there's some sort of unpleasant news because you have the Two of Swords in the reverse to clarify the Three of Swords in the reverse. You know that you made a bad decision here. You really do feel that deep in your heart. And it's like disharmonious, and this you're still in that curing stage after the big bang with this Tower energy here. There could have been a divorce here, a separation that I feel like needs to happen, but I'm picking up the sense that it it's like still up in the air just because there's a high priestess and then this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's like a lot of ups and downs. And the downs of it is like, I need to get out of this. And then you have your ups where it could be very spiritual, even. But for some Aries, it's the fact of the matter is, I know my intuition well enough to know that this cycle is keep occurring and it's not going to stop. Someone is super addicted to something, whatever the case may be, and it's a burden on you, and you don't know what to do. With there's a deception obstacles here. um, Someone is super inconsistent. It leaves you extremely frustrated. You feel like this, guys. I mean, I don't like seeing this with my Aries, but you feel super blocked and super stagnant. You feel like you cannot move right now. You feel like you can't make no moves right now, and it's causing this level of self sabotage, or even like feeling like you're caged. When in reality, I like the Eight of Swords because we always feel like we have this mental like cage, but in reality, we actually can break free from that. Very much so. Spirit guides are truly saying, hey, this frustration isn't injustice. You're feeling very much so like justice isn't being made here, no balance. And again, I just see burdensome. So let me pull some crystal healing here to see what spirits have for you guys to navigate this energies. There's some more energies here. Here, guys, what are Aries navigating energies? Where did that go? Okay. It like went all the way here. So yeah, we have the first one that popped out was peace. We have peace here, and then we have the shadow. So there's a level of tranquility that needs to be had here. You making peace with the situation is very collectively important here. Additionally to that, guys, with the shadow that pops up out of here, this is your root chakra right here. This is security. This is a journey of our shadow. Is powerful and enriching. This is finding the strength and courage to master the path of your shadow that's gifted with a life of balance and freedom. This is also about consisting. This is consisting of aspects that are denied and pushed away due to our fear and misunderstanding of our shadow self. Sometimes these shadows are hidden in our unconscious and spiraling out of control, playing havoc in our lives. So this is all about bringing those type of things into light, the conscious mind, so you can love them without judgment, bringing them about a deeper sense of peace and harmony in your inner and outer world. This is very important for tranquility to be established and peace being made here. If that's the case, guys, you are in a bad karmic cycle here due to some past, like clearing some past karma out in your life, and you're seeing that this is a karmic situation for yourself. And it's very burdensome because obviously you're going through this dark, I wouldn't say dark, but it's a time to reflect on why things are happening the way they are with this justice. I always feel like this is my alchemy card. Well, you have alchemy here. So there again with the temperance, I always establish that with my alchemy card, and then you have justice here with karma. And you have the star here in the reverse. So there is a lack of healing. Guys, it's time to, this is a time to reflect on the very most darkest parts of yourself and find light and peace and making peace with it. Not ignoring it. Because the more you ignore it, the more of this energy is going to continually persist. And with the high priestess here, it is time to make peace with our demons or our shadows or the things that really internally eaten up us up that brings us this kind of karmic situation to be played out. That was more spiritual than anything. So I hope you guys, some of you guys resonate with that. And I am pulling a sacred geometry pull, but you see one just popped out. We have magic here. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So we have number 33 here. Okay, so that's a master number, guys. 3 plus 3 is 6. This is time to really, again, 6 is duality, yin and yang, balancing of energies. I'm seeing balancing yourself is super key here, guys. Okay, so let me pull a love read here for my lovely, lovely, lovely Aries. All right, here we go. So the first one that popped out was children. Your love life is being affected by children. The second one is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And we have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So, guys, yeah, maybe if you guys are in committed relationships and you guys are going through like some really dark times in a relationship, again, this is time to maybe explore the shadow side. Know that miracles can happen when you guys really explore the things that are deep and within ourselves that can be causing these really bad karmic situations to keep going on and going on, because there is an ability to break free. This breaking free is going to be financially taxing on you, I feel like, but it brings in this nuance, this new stage. You're lightening your load. Um, Again, with giving your relationship a chance, I feel like you really want, I think that's for some of Aries, where you're letting your friends help you through this relationship. You guys are bound by children, so you feel like you have to be obligated in this situation. But I feel like some Aries is getting to the point where, oh, throughout April, you know what? I need to, being by myself is inevitable. I don't know when because we have children involved in this situation. I can't just leave them yet. The divorce is going to be financially taxing on me. So it's this energy where, wow, for some of you guys who are single, it's time to really go into this deep healing to transform. Miracles can happen. perceptions can be shift. Okay, anything is absolutely powerful here. Okay, having that belief is very key here. Some people are in situations in committed relationships that they so desperately want to be out of, but feel bound to. And there's a lot of injustices that are being made. I feel like someone, you or them or whomever, if it's a business partner, family, such case scenario, someone needs to do some deep healing that's not being had, and it's burdening them. It's putting a cloud over their own creations. All right, so let's get into a universe has your back spirit message here. To sum this up, we have I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. And I choose again, I choose love. Wow. Oh, Aries, I feel like you guys want to leave a relationship, but you guys are just bound to the relationship. It's like, it's interesting how this is coming up. It's a lot going on. I see purple in these two cards. So there's this level of a high vibrational consciousness that has to occur for this miracle to really come birth tranquility and peace. You guys are doing some soul work, maybe even at the root level together as a couple. And maybe you're exploring your inner child and really healing from the shadow and to bring peace. If that's the case, this relationship seems like it can really work. But there, I see separation here for inner guidance to come in for you or for your partner or from whomever this applies to. Um, but that's what I do see here. Just really letting go any addictions that you or anyone around you are battling with. That's no sight to see. That could be burdensome to you also. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for coming to this reading. I hope it resonates with you guys. And until then, I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care. Bye.